Well, hello everyone, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Iron Panther Presents. We have the joy of talking about this Tubi movie, supposedly starring O'Shea Russell, aka Tommy, called The Undeserving, which is a 2024 movie, which is again, I feel a very Kill Bill-esque movie, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Before we get started, we have discussions because not everybody agrees with me, but I say this had potential. Anyway, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. You can like on the video and comment on the video, share the video, watch the video till the end. And I'm gonna hit intro and not exit like I did for Tyler Perry. I can see buttons now. Excuse me. Oh, wait. I got to do it now. Wait. This is gonna be funny. Wait. You ready? I got to do it.
This is awesome. This is amazing. I love it.
It was psychological. It was emotional.
Extremely entertaining.
But as always, as we try to say here, as we said, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And as we talk about this video, please like on the video and comment on the video, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Yes, we love Tommy so much. I said, what else has he done? Marcus Atkins asked us to review Touch, which we're going to review after this, which is shit. But this movie right here is actually pretty good. They're very much in comparison. But anyway, so I got positives. I got a lot of positives for this movie. Happy texting. Anyway, who wants to start? I'm ready for the foolishness. Marcus, I'm telling you, this one had potential. This one had potential for me. I was actually, so I think Stacy's the one that was like, "Hey, David, this foolishness." I was like, "Let's see where this goes." So Stacy, what was your thoughts? However you want to see it. What were your thoughts on the movie?
It didn't make any sense. You sent a hit woman to kill the woman in the blue wig. She killed the woman in the blue wig. Now you mad. Your wife was stupid enough to think she would look good walking around in a Smurfette blue wig. That's her fault. That is all on her. And what is it about Claudia Jordan? She always gets murdered in the first 10-15 minutes of every movie she's in. You ever notice that?
Because her acting is so terrible. They're like, look, we can only give you 10-15 minutes.
Give her a job.
That's it.
There's a whole bunch of Instagram models that will willingly do it, probably for less.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, so I just, okay, kill the sister, got it. But you shot these women multiple times.
Yeah.
And stabbed one of them. And they still weren't dead. Then you throw them in the river. And they still weren't dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
are we doing positives yet?
No. Let me see. Positives. I did like the country, black people, horses. I like that. I like that they took it to a different environment instead of just being some hood shit. We got horses and all that stuff. I was like, okay, maybe this would be something. But no. And why are the kids all weird in the show? Like, your dad comes home covered in blood. Your mother's missing. Is mom dead? Yeah. Well, he didn't say yes. He was just like, go to bed. But did you kill the people that did it? Yeah. Okay, Dad. Like, what? And then the other little girl shot both her siblings. It was just like, what?
Wait.
Yep.
I loved it. I loved it. I did. So let me. Okay. Anyway, continue.
All the assassins that can't assassinate, except for this chick who can hit every mark on point every single time and take down men twice her size with a punch. Oh wow! These donut-sized bullet holes are on her chest.
And why is it so perfect, Stacy? Like the perfect circle.
It's like
blood dripping out.
She's like,
it was terrible.
It's like she had a hard workout at the gym and she's sore. Not that you got multiple holes in your chest.
Exactly. Wow. It took a lot for me to finish this. I'm telling you. No. And then
Okay.
why was the mom very beautiful woman? I thought she was gorgeous, right? But I was just like, I'm not buying that these two girls are your daughter. I'm just not. No.
Absolutely.
They were
Absolutely the fuck
like,
not.
"Maybe."
They're all
I was
Instagram
like, huh?
models. Like that's your sister. That's
Yes.
that's your sister who raised you after your mother and father
Yes.
were killed.
Yes.
Let's do that.
Yes, do
Like,
that. Yes.
kiss my
Because the
ass.
whole
create
salt and
birth
pepper
control
wig,
women.
I was like, no, sweetheart, no.
Stop all of this. Stop
Yes.
all. I was like, no.
Mhm.
Like. Speaking. Okay. Anyway, go ahead, Kim.
I really, honestly, I do not have any positives. I thought the little girl was just fresh. She said whatever she felt like saying, and I was like, when is someone going to tell her that is her actual dad? And even when she was talking to her mom, she was like flippant. I was like, okay, so this girl, when she becomes a teenager, is going to be hell. The whole thing, like where the assassin kills her brother at 10 years old with the gun or whatever. I was like, okay, I get it. You can forgive a child because she shouldn't have picked it up. She's playing with it. She did it by accident. Got it. Okay. But the dad killed himself. So it really was not her fault. So the sister was just a little bit wackadoo, I thought. Maybe grief did it to her. I don't know. This movie just was like not the action just wasn't there for me. Even on the boat seems so stiff. Like Tommy just standing there. I'm like, is he really the boss? Like the way he was, I was just like, this is I think what they were trying to project, they did not project, right? I didn't look at Tommy as like this big boss who, is going after the killer, the assassin that he hired. Didn't he hire them
Well,
the sister?
to clarify, it was his henchman first who actually took care of that, right? So henchman first is the one who talked to Left Shoes Louis, who got Harper the assassin, actually. So he in general was like, Cass needs to go, and he had people for that. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, no, okay. So, but it was him who put this plan in motion. He told his henchmen.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And he said, shoot the woman make sure they kill the woman in the blue wig, because from a distance, you're not going to get a name. So all you can see is the hair. And it was like, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this whole thing was basically his fault, right? Understandably, Cass did switch wigs with her sister, which I would have been suspicious of. Like, why are we doing this? You've had this wig on all day in the hot sun, sweating all in it, and now you want me to switch wigs with you? This makes no sense. It's ridiculous. So I don't know. They could have done that a much better. I don't know. For me, this just wasn't the movie. I can't recommend it unless you're just cleaning your house and you want to listen to it in the background. Other than that, I didn't think the acting was good. I didn't think any of it was good. I thought it was, and you got Kill Bill behind you. That is an insult to Kill Bill. Kill Bill was a good movie.
Again, budget. So I feel like but anyway, I can do it.
I feel like Kill Bill was like a limited budget, right? Because he didn't have a lot of money. Yeah, I mean, have you ever seen his interviews about Kill Bill?
He didn't have this Quentin Tarantino after Pulp Fiction, and he didn't have a lot of money.
No, but remember, Quentin Tarantino wears like Adidas tracksuits and tennis shoes. He does not spend money like you would think a millionaire spends money. He's very, very frugal, and he does not spend a lot of money on his movies. But people want to be in them, right? Like a Jamie Foxx or a Leonardo DiCaprio. So they do it for like cost, basically, like, or they get a credit for it or something. They don't really press him like that because they know the genius of what he is. It's kind of like when Woody Allen was, the guy, right? And Woody Allen didn't have a lot of money, but people wanted to be in his movies because if you're in a Woody Allen movie, then you've made it, right? So
I hear you. So yeah. So I have to, again, I do have positives for them. All right. Now, so I'm gonna acknowledge that to me it was a budget issue. There was a lot of action in this movie on camera. I bring that up. There's a Netflix series called Black Doves with Keira Knightley, and she's supposed to be like a atomic blonde, like Saul type of woman, assassin, spy, and most of the action happens off camera. Kind of disappointing. This action happened on camera, but because of the budget, it looked terrible. I'm not gonna say it didn't look terrible. I stopped this movie like 4 times, and I was like, especially when they got to the Soul Train hoedown, I was like, what is happening? Why is this happening? But I took a step back and I said, let's look at this movie holistically. And I said, this is actually a pretty good idea. It was the budget. It was definitely the budget. There was casting issues, but good idea. This is what I'm saying. So yes, standard assassin messes up. Now the hunter has become the hunted, which is actually the subtitle to this damn movie. And like, it had the elements. It had the elements of betrayed. Assassin is certainly killed. Shot in the head. Kill Bill. But at least in Kill Bill, they somehow acknowledged she woke up a year later, if I remember correctly, with a plate in her fucking head because she took a bullet to the head, right? So this makes sense, right? This movie, this bitch gets up, 3 shots in the chest, which is across her neck, and then a bullet in the head. Cousin, who was hilarious, called her Robo bitch. And I was like, because you can't kill this bitch. It made sense. I was like, cousin was hilarious. But they gave you backstory. Why would sister would even think about setting up her sisters to be killed? Because years ago, she was involved in the car accident that killed Cass's baby. They gave you a reason. And I was like, they actually bothered to give you a reason at some level. And I was like, when we talk about Touch, we'll talk about not making sense. So let's not look at me like Touch was fucking ridiculous. I didn't even know. Anyway, so I was like, I like that. I liked it. And then the daughter, I actually loved Paisley was her name. Paisley talking to her dad, Lion, aka Tommy. I thought it was hilarious. I thought he was being Tommy, and she was like, Dad, I hate my dad. I hate my dad, Mom. Why are you with him? Why am I from him? I'm finding a reason. I need a reason to love him. Dad comes home, like you said. Hey, where's Mom? Well, she did, I guess. I need to ask you 2 questions, Dad. What do you do and what happened? All right, well, check it out. I was actually doing an arms deal with the Russians. Cass was about to start snitching on me, so had to kill the bitch. You know how it is. Anyway, it turned out that she actually put the wig on your mama. That's how she got killed. So, Dad, did you kill them? Yes, I took care of Cass and the assassin. Do you want some chips to go with that sandwich? I'm good. Fuck that bitch. Even Mark. Fuck that bitch.
How do you think this is? You actually think this is the way a daughter and father should be with each other? Like,
the daughter was hilarious, especially when she said Aunt Case was a bitch. I couldn't stand it.
That part was funny, Marcus. That was funny. That was funny.
Give credit where credit's due. Hilarious, right? Like, no, again, we've seen some bad father-daughter relationships, right? Like, and I'm like, this made some type, and then even the second conversation when he's like, she's not dead. We gotta take her out again because the Force told him that what Harper's alive. She's at home. Wait a minute.
He said I could feel that. I was like, what?
What?
now we're feeling
yes.
People we've never actually met are dead or alive. Are you kidding? Like,
I was like, you know what? Let's just let this go, right? But then anyway,
they never found her body, so why would you just assume that she's alive? Especially when the other two got away.
But again, how do you know that? It was still the Force that told them this because both of them were in the water. So it's when the couple called cousin, mm-hmm. It was like, hey, come get your wife. I didn't tell her I want this to be a surprise. The cousin was hilarious, bro. Like, I was like, I love this character. He murders the couple and starts eating their breakfast. This dude deserves his own show. Like, I was like, I need more of cousin. I wanted more of cousin. He was he should have been first. He should have been the deputy. not the white dude. Also, stupid shit. No, positives. Okay, look. I liked Lion. I did like Lion talking to his daughter. I love the Kill Bill moment when Harper shows up. Logically, you kill first because you go to Lewis. Two left shoes. How the fuck did they find me? Oh, I'm the one who gave that up. I'll be done with you. I'm gonna go kill first, who's the one that hired me, blows him up at the gas station. I was like, all right, they're doing the best they can, but I thought that was pretty awesome. Then you get to the final fight. I'm going after Lion. He's the one that fucking shot me 3 times and in the head, but I'm still walking. I'm taking you down. Like, she flipped on his neck and broke his neck. It was cheesy to watch. I'm not lying. It was, but I was like, this was a fight and this made sense. Kill Bill, she did this hand bullshit, and he was like, I'm gonna bleed to death right now. I was like, stop. I was like, this is not how we're doing this. So what? And that's 2 movies into this story. Anyway, I was like, this makes sense. And then she looks at Paisley and was like, she should have said the line, I know I killed your dad. So if you feel some kind of way about it, come see me.
Like
and
Lisa Marie. What's her name? Lisa. What's her name?
Elisa Marie. I was waiting for the Tommy / like Kill Bill moment. Cause this girl's about that life. Like, if she would have been like, Dad, we got to start moving these guns, right? Like, Mama would have helped you. I'm here to help you. It would have made sense by the way she acted. And I could see part 2 where she's like 10 years later and she's like, now she got the gun. She's the one pointing the high-powered rifle. Why was Harper pointing her high-powered sniper rifle at her sister Fire?
I didn't get that. What was that about?
I think she was scouting the property and she was looking or something.
It seemed like she was going to shoot her.
She was, because then she mounted up like she was about to pull that trigger, and then someone pulled her back. I'm like, they left it open for a part 2 for some reason.
There's gonna be a part 2.
What's up?
Unfortunately, there's gonna be a part 2.
There
if they
needs
get
to be
another $200, they're gonna do another one.
Right. They're gonna start a GoFundMe page, and I'm gonna be like, I will donate because I want to
get the girls to do like a twerk contest and charge $50, and that's
to your point.
Because our asses were assing.
Yo,
the whole movie. I was like, okay, I see where this is going.
I thought Lisa Brown casted this movie. I was like, y'all gonna be in the dirty A like immediately because Fire was on fire. I was like, I gotta look her up. Like, what is your IG page, girl? Because you were, and this titties out all the time. Like, I actually thought Beyonce was gonna come through in her Cowboy Carter outfit.
Wow.
And be like, oh shit. Because hey, you know what I texted Stacy? When they started doing the line dance, and I'm like, what the fuck? What happened? Like, how do we, especially when Fire is pulling the gun on the random woman who's trying to fuck her husband? I was, and then they kept going back to the line dance. Like, these bitches don't see this? Like, they're just, I was like, what? And then, wait. Vincent, his gay looking ass. Like, I was like, you definitely take the dick. Like, you and then, but wait. You know the Cowboys on social media, they got the black Cowboys always popping their crop. That's who he reminded me of, right? And I was like, and then with the tight ass pants and the tight ass shirt, I'm like, you gay. But then they start fucking. Why is there a bed in the back of your house, your club / ranch house? That's a club. Like, he's cleaning the bottles in the club. Why is there a full bedroom back there?
Because somebody lives there, apparently.
It doesn't make sense. You don't, unless he ran the bar, which is on the property. Like, I was definitely feeling like almost like Yellowstone vibes because this is a shack that you're living in, please. And all of a sudden, you got enough money to hire a handyman? Like, what? And he's like, I handle everything around here. Oh, so you fucking mama? Because your sister, your older sister. I love the backstory. Like, hey. She killed her brother. She shot her sister. Now you know why her sister hates her. Her dad killed himself. Like, I had to go on the run. I hated me. I was undeserving of love. And she joined the fucking like Assassin's Guild. Like, I wanted that whole story. Like, if they would have did that.
That didn't make any sense.
What?
The whole Assassins thing, right? He said, I sent the assassins on impossible missions that they can't come out of. So they wanted her to get killed during the assassination?
Yes.
And that's his business model?
Now, that's why I said Stacy. Now to your point, that who joins a company where there's no coworkers because they get killed after they're on their first mission? Like to your point, that made no damn sense. Because what happened to the assassins that they hired to kill the assassins? You remember like the 3 or 4 guys she beat up, the guy who flipped on the tree? I was like, what happened to that dude? I was like, what? But anyway, Marcus, I'm sorry, bro. You only want to care about this movie. Let's talk about this. Yes, she walked miles on the train tracks, shot up, bandaged to go to her mama's house. What? Like, what? She left that couple dead as fuck. We only saw the wife murdered for the record. They couldn't afford to show the husband just laying on the ground because even when she got killed, it was like, bang, bang. Like we cannot afford bullet holes, so just lay down. And it was like boom, boom. To your point, every woman gets shot 10 times and still going. I was like, fire is dead because she got shot point blank, and she's still alive. So I was like, where's Mama Joy? Shouldn't she also be alive? Because we didn't see her get killed, but we also didn't see her come out. So I'm like, is she actually dead? It looked like this was shot on a downgraded iPhone. I would agree with you, yes. But again, I say this is a budget issue, not necessarily a writing issue. I feel like they tried their best to logically get you through this movie. They even did the training montage. Like, okay, I'm coming back. The bruises look ridiculous. I'm not gonna say it didn't, but I'm like, they did it. I was like, oh, and then she did the running thing. I was like, this is hard to kill. With Steven Seagal, he did the exact same shit. He was shot at home, pronounced dead, so as he's supposed to. He spent a year in coma. Then he woke up, did the training montage, and then he went back and killed everybody that tried to kill and killed his wife.
A year in a coma versus she woke up 2 days later with a headache and a sore arm. I needed her to have an arm sling. Like,
I agree.
What? Oh, I gotta work on my Boston seal.
See,
and a week later, she.
What? Hey, wait a minute. Shot in the head like RoboCop. She just has a Band-Aid when it's all said and done. She's like, I messed up my hairline. My baby hairs are gone. Bitch, you got a bullet in your brain. Like, she and Cass are perfectly rescued by a surgeon and his nurse who apparently has a whole ER fucking room in their house where they're like, we're pulling out. If this had a budget, they would have showed them pulling out the bullets, mask and everything somehow. And his wife, he's like, scalpel, sponge. Her arm is broken. Go get the metal bat. We're gonna make her a bionic arm. Go get her one of those. And then then she's like, it's all metal now. I would have been like, this makes sense now. They put a whole metal plate in her head, like at home. They're like, I actually thought I thought threesome was coming. The way she kept on coming out and hanging out with the couple, but somehow Harper can't do any of this. I was like, oh, somebody's getting a swirl here. I was like, look at her husband. I'm like, ever had some chocolate? That's what I thought. I mean, it didn't happen. So maybe part 2. I don't know. Did they even mention why? So again, if I remember correctly, it was the arms deal. Somehow Cass knew about the arm deal. She was gonna snitch to the cops or something like that. It was something like that, right?
It was about what his business basically was, which was the deal with the Russian wife.
No, Cass. It's Cass. It's Cass. That's the name of the sister. That's short for something, but Cass is her official title name. That was the sister.
Yeah, he wanted to kill the sister, not the actual wife.
So anyway, let's get back to plot convenience, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I told an assassin to shoot the woman in the blue wig, and my wife comes out, because for some reason I've never seen her all day for some reason, and she comes out of the bottom of this small ass boat that we're on, and she's wearing a blue wig. I'm immediately running to pull that wig off and being like, oh, hey, guys, could you talk to oh my gosh, she just got shot. I just didn't have time. What? How did we get here? I'm like, no, first then pull the wig off this bitch. No one else knew the plan. Hey, why is she wearing the blue wig? Like, stop it.
It didn't make that was ridiculous. I was like, come on now. The
Stop
boat is literally this big, okay? You can absolutely see your wife in a blue wig. I mean, it's like a neon sign.
It's big as fuck. Like, it's like, stop it.
It didn't make any sense at all. No.
I would have took it better if Cass, for some reason, saw the bullets coming, grabbed her sister, and pulled her in front of her like a human shield. Then she gets shot.
Mm-hmm.
That I would go with. I would also, again, I'm not a woman, but I'm not putting on somebody's wig, as you said, been sweating in this shit all day. That's just nasty. That's just nasty.
It was ridiculous. I was like, who wrote this? Women do not do this. And if they do, they're nasty.
They're nasty.
Yeah. I mean, come on. You're on a boat all damn day, or just you're sweating. You're in the sun. Come on now. It was gross.
It was nasty. Also, I couldn't remember the second conversation, but it was gold. So Lion talking to his daughter Paisley the second time. Now, mind you, the first time he says, why did all this happen? Cass figured out about my arms deal with the Russians. Second conversation, she goes, Daddy, what do you do for a living? Bitch, I'll explain this to you. I'm an arms dealer. Can you say arms dealer? And she's like, oh, okay. Is this illegal? Sometimes, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I'm like, we already did this, but I love it. He was like, yeah. So you want to get on board with the family business? Then all of a sudden they're swimming together. And she's like, Daddy, can we?
She likes him all of a sudden because she knows that he's a criminal. What?
I couldn't do it.
What about the conversation with first? Well, he said, oh, I remember when she was born. It was the happiest day of my life. Yeah. And then I forgot all about her. I'm like, so you haven't seen her daughter since you brought her home from the hospital? Like, what? What?
They only got one kid. I felt like Paisley should have said, Dad, we should have got rid of Mom a long time ago. Because once that she's out the way, we're good. Like, I mean, I'd rather spend time with you.
Now it's me and you, Dad.
Right? I mean, we already seen that movie. I was like, hey, Dad, like, hey, this is what we should have had. This is what we should have said. You know, when I married your mother, I didn't know having a stepdaughter was a challenge for me. But now I get to be that makes sense, right? Like, you're not my kid, so I'm just out here dealing arms. But now I have to be a single father, and now we're together. And she's like, you know what, Dad? I feel kind of weird because you got these muscles, and you ain't really my daddy, right? I was like, Taylor Sheridan would have wrote this, is my point. We're going to talk about Landman later on today, and this would have been Taylor Sheridan all day because he's doing some wild shit over there. But anyway, I felt the weird vibes, right? Because she was all of a sudden like daddy's girl now, and I'm like, where did this come from?
Yeah, I thought that was weird. I'm like, you hate this man. You literally told your mom, I hate my dad.
Should I love him? Why do I love him? Right. Why does he exist really? And she's like, Dad, you're an arms dealer, right? Yeah, and I killed that bitch. I tried anyway. You should have pulled them out the water. The bodies aren't there. Oh my God, we need to look into this. Anyway, also Louis left shoes, hilarious, because he had two left shoes, hilarious. Then the stripper whose crotch is in his lap, hilarious. That all of a sudden Harper's like, keep your crotch down there. I was like, keep your head in his crotch. Excuse me, keep your head in his crotch. I was like, Tyler Perry wrote this anyway. Then why is her head still down if she knows what Harper looks like? Like, they made deep eye contact. Like, I don't want you to see me as I tell him to go to his laptop. What the fuck are we doing? And anyway, then it's Louis that shoots her because she's like, oh, and your dick stink. Boop. I was like, hilarious. I was like, part 2 today. I would watch it. I would watch it. Vengeance. It's just called Vengeance. Because Paisley grows up, finds out who Harper is, and actually kills the sister For real. Ain't no guns. Like she just gets the knife and cuts her head off. And she's like, it's like, now, bitch, I'm coming for you. Just licks the bullet like I know what death tastes like. The actual assassin service rep was a perverted pizza eating gamer. No sense. I wouldn't say perverted. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he paid for it. I mean, I don't know about just desperate. Also, I thought he was gay. He was giving me very feminine vibes. I felt gay until the. Is that just me?
I felt like they were trying to throw comedy in there for no damn reason at all. When I saw him, I was like, okay, this is supposed to be funny because he's a gamer, right? He's got the stupid little gamer voice. And then when he was walking down the hallway, did you notice that? Did you notice that all the posters were like Tubi movies?
Yes. Yeah. I was like, come on, y'all. Don't do this. They're like, the way he was I felt like whoever directed this, remember Spike Lee? Because it looked like how Spike Lee does it when like this.
Yeah.
I was like, but they're not stupid though. Like he's like,
and then he was like, dun 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 dun. I was like, what is that? Like
what? And you're the owner of Sin Company. Please don't. No, you gotta be the tech guy. You cannot be the guy. Like not you.
He's the guy.
Stop it.
Yeah. This movie was ridiculous. I'm sorry. I can't jump on board. It was really hard to watch this. I was like, I told you, I fast forwarded. I was like, I cannot.
So that kind of goes to this part, I think. Sister Fire and her hubby's scenes were cringy. I was like, what is happening?
Did he get murdered? What happened to him?
He just didn't come back home. Like, because she said, after the second time at the bar, he went home and she's like, I'm going to stay tonight with my sister because we need the bond after I whooped her ass when I saw her. The second time, because the first time she was like, oh, sister's here. Go bring her breakfast. Remember, her sister / mom was like, go bring her breakfast and don't fight. And then those eyes were getting to me. I was like, these are some nice looking eyes. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm distracted. I was like, but Mama Joy I was like, hey girl, light skin works for some reason. I don't know. I was like, let's. Anyway, I'm getting confused. The husband never came back. To your point, he should have been on the porch with Fire. Because why is she limping?
Didn't she get shot in the leg?
What? No, you did not see where she got shot. They actually walked on top of her and was like, boom. So I thought she was dead as fuck. I mean, but it's like but now she got crutches and no holes. They couldn't afford any more holes. But anyway. Yes, she's like, hey, you want to fuck my husband? Don't you want to fuck her? Yes. Take the ring off. You get one night. Oh, take the ring off. Okay, I'll take the ring off. Why'd you take the ring off? I was like, what is happening? Why are we doing any of this right now?
It was a test and he failed.
This is too much. I'm like, you know what? Landman, Taylor Sheridan, look, get this script, get a budget, do this movie. You will do it better, and I will watch it. Horny husband. Fire's husband. Yes. The film was definitely cashing in on Cowboy. Yes. Yeah, I feel like I need to know when it was written because I swear to God, they were like, you know what? Black people invented country music. You know who the founder was? Beyonce. I'm like, that's not even a thing, but okay, let's just do this. I was like, God damn it. They couldn't afford to put her music in this shit, but she's definitely the reason why they did this shit. And I was like, but to Stacey's point, I'm happy it wasn't a whole bunch of hood shit because I was waiting for her to go to the projects and be like, I don't know who my daddy is.
She had a daddy. They both had daddies. Not great daddy, but they had daddy.
It was a 2-parent household. Randall, what was his name? Again, he was just trying to take care of his kids. But the way Stacey said, she said, David, when you see those kids in the flashback, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? And her Dexter level response to I just killed my brother, and then the sister looked dead too because she wasn't moving either. Like I thought she killed both of them. And she's like, I'll just put the bullet back in you. I was like, oh, this bitch crazy. I was like, oh, okay. So that's how I thought this was a Dexter shit. Like she's always been like this. Like she used to kill the horses and stuff. And she just upgraded.
I thought the sister was dead too. Because didn't she seem like she was That's the one out on the red, right? She just seemed like she was limp.
Yes,
Yeah.
like that's. I'm like, so I was like, oh, they're both okay. They're both. I was like, so who is this other big titty woman? Like, who is she? Like, what? I was like, what? I was like, these are a lot of. I was
Big titty woman.
She had a lot of titties, and they stayed out. Don't act like they didn't stay out. Hey, Marcus, you saw the titties, right? That wasn't just me. That wasn't just me. Castleberry, meant Cass. I mean, I was like, what? Why are they all like? What cowboy dresses like this? Like, what is happening? Like,
you
damn you, Beyonce.
bouncing around on some horses. You can't just have the Triple H's out just on a horse. No.
There you go, Mark. There you go. Lots of breasts. There you go. You must be over 40, and I appreciate that. That was a good callback. That was a good callback right there. But I definitely was like, titties. I was like, what? I was like, but when Harper got on the horse and she conveniently had the rifle with her, I was like, Yellowstone. I need her and Fire and sister / Mama Joy just riding the horses on the range and being like, all this land belongs to us. And then the Native Americans are coming back for it. I was like, Taylor.
No, they are Native American. They have to go through their scrapbook to see Grandma so-and-so was part of the so-and-so nation. Yes. And we all rode horses with no bras. Yes.
I love this, Stacey. I love it. Part 2, they coming for the land. That's what it is. So what's gonna happen, right? So Fire owns the land, right? So when the real estate company comes to take the land from her, that's when Harper's gonna be like, I got you. No one's taking our land. Then somehow she has a helicopter for some reason. I don't know where the helicopter is gonna come from, but I need her to be flying a helicopter. I'm gonna be like, oh shit. Is she Beth? Is she the Beth in this? Or she's Casey? She's the Casey. I thought she would have joined the military, be like ex-special forces or something. That's what I thought her backstory was going to be. Then she became an assassin. That's what I thought.
No, she just went to finishing school in an underground fight club. What?
So where are the rest of the other women assassins? Like, I know they all get killed immediately after their mission. So you need to explain to me how you joined this crew in the first place. Like, I didn't get that. I didn't. Good afternoon, panel and chat. This again, we're about to talk about Touch, which is absolute shit. So I need to get out my positives out now. I'm gonna get some pizza. I need to work this one out.
No, you're talking about the IT guy. Remember he was going.
Oh yeah. My bad. He's like, I was like, my fault. It's like Ganja. That's a good name for an escort. My name is Ganja. I was like, okay, $2,000. You're not worth $2,000. That's like $150. Like maybe. Kiss my ass for $2,000. Fuck you. And what?
She got a special set of skills, David.
2,000 for her. That's 2,000 for the whole night. 2,000 for the whole night. I can understand. But kiss my ass. She wanted 2,000 for full service for an hour. Fuck you. No, baby. No. Sorry, that could be just me. I think Tommy is dead. He definitely dead. I mean, she broke the neck. I mean, you heard it. I mean, it wasn't good special effects, but he's like,
he just gets up and
right, because no one stays dead. This could have been called Die Hard because everybody's hard because everybody is hard to kill these bitches, like all of them. Like that's what. Wait a minute. Post-credit scene, Paisley picks up Dad. And it's like, it's okay, Lion. I know your neck. I can fix your neck. He's like, we're coming for her. I know where she's at.
Yeah, he just puts her on her back and hands her a gun, and they just run out.
There you go. And he got the arms for some reason. She's sitting on his arms. She just goes like this, and like he's like riding the bicep. He's like, come on, Daddy. He was a chubby chaser. There's nothing wrong with the big. That's not my point. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm saying one call. They're both kind of. It's not my point. I'm just saying. Bro. 2000. No, you can do better, bro. You can negotiate it. Glasses. -1. That's because I can't see, Jamani. Like as I was explaining to the crew off camera, my eyes are getting bad, so my near vision is not what it used to be. So I actually see better without my glasses. What's up, Kim? Look, Jamani, if you're gonna do all this, you should have watched this silly ass movie, and you can be in the review with us. Because you would have enjoyed it. You would have enjoyed if you just. Yeah. Look. Besides Fire, with Fire actually, I was like, I need to look at credits.
Like the ambiance, so to speak. We'll leave it at
that. Yeah.
I like the story. The ambiance helped. Sisters and mama. I need to know. I'm like, I would look how old that mama is. I'm gonna find her and be like, just kiss my ass. Like,
what was her name? Joy? Let me see.
Joy. Well, Mama Joy. Joy. I didn't write down their last names, but yeah, Joy was her name. But I was actually watching the credits so I get the names of some of these outstanding actors. Speaking of bad acting, when she killed her brother Liam, like back in the day, the young actor who played it, you could see his arm like he was holding it up. So like when he fell, like he went like this, and then he dropped the arm, like he was like, "You're supposed to be dead." It's like, "Oh, my bad." And then like he put it down. I was like, he's moving, but it's fine.
No, what about wasn't there a part when somebody was laying on the ground and they, oh wait a minute, okay, I'm sorry, I'm confused or something. It's a different movie, sorry though.
Okay. Well, no, I and like I said, even the wife when she died, it's just like she just sat down and laid down. Like she's like, "You're dead." Boom, boom. She's like, "Okay, I'm sorry." And I was like, "Where you? They shot you like 10 times. Like where are the holes? Like no holes." I don't know. What's up, kid? What's up, Stacey? What you looking at?
See any more holes? Those holes were ridiculous.
Yo, I get a perfect line, like right, like she had, and then like it was like right here, and it looked like a necklace. It looked like a necklace, like 1, 2, 3, right? And I was like,
there was only one scar when she was at the hold down.
Yeah,
she had one scar right here. But remember, the band-aid was all the way across. So
yes,
you only got one scar.
I don't understand. But again, we don't even know how long. So I don't know if this took 2 weeks or months, because that's another thing. Okay. Harper shows up to kill left shoes, does not wear a mask, just walks in, don't know who's there. So I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna kill everybody, not a big deal. When First showed up, why was First and his crew wearing masks? If you're gonna walk in and say, "I'm First, I work for Lion Caldwell of Caldwell Arms Dealings," why are you still wearing the mask at this point, sir? Things like, you should know my voice. So why are you wearing a mask? I ask again. I was like, this don't make any kind of sense. I was very confused.
No sense
at all. Very confused. I love, even back to RoboCop, even blowing up the gas station. I was like, RoboCop. I was like, but I love. She was like, "I got you." I was like, and these killers didn't notice this truck behind them, like following them the entire damn time. Like none of them. I was like, I don't get it. She was an escort, and her price was given because of his fetish. I was like, he had a fetish? What fetish, Marcus? We can do this. Come on. What was his fetish? I felt like it was I think head was like $100 some, and she's like, if you want the whole service, it was like $2,000. I think he was working through the lines. I think maybe he wanted anal. I don't know. Maybe he wanted extra. I don't know. But anyway, huh?
He's in the P Diddy club.
I mean, maybe he was like, "Hey, girl, how much baby oil do you got?" If this was written this year, baby oil should have been written into the story. Anyway, I'm just saying, daughter relationship was hilarious. Lion, when he was like, "I'm a wizard, I'm one of the devil's best," or some shit. When you get to hell,
what was that? Oh, come on. That I was like, why is this part necessary?
What?
Like, I didn't even get it. I was like, wait, now you're a witch, and you what? Are
that's
you gonna
how
make
that's how he knew where she was. He was a warlock, actually. So she said,
okay,
he was warlock. Like,
it was ridiculous.
I was like, what? He's like, when you get to hell, tell Satan I'm the greatest one you've ever seen because I know death. But you couldn't kill a woman sitting right in front of you with 4 bullets, 1 to the head and stabbed in the back.
Yes.
You still couldn't kill this bitch?
Yeah.
I think she works for the devil because she can't be killed. That's what she should have said. No, I work for the devil. And now you get that should have been the line. Yeah. They should have tied it back to that. I'm sending you to hell to meet your boss. Something like that. I would have took it better. So again, Colombiana, I felt like a little bit that kind of.
Oh no. Do not. Okay, I personally love Colombiana, and there's a Colombiana 2 that's going on right now. So I don't compare this to that, please.
2?
Yes. Don't understand why there's going to be a 2. I don't get it. Wasn't it like 23 years ago? But okay.
Damn. easy over 10. Let's not go to 20, but it was a while. It was over. It was
It
over
was
10.
a long time
It was
ago.
at least 10. Zoe. I mean, Zoe now she up there with with Taylor. She trying to make that money. Tony's wizard speech was all the Queen's men were. It was. You're right. I felt like I was watching Tommy at that point. Like there was a couple when he's like, but he always plays a father. So we'll talk about this. Huh? He always plays a father. So I definitely want to bring this up next movie. Like I think that's on purpose. That's 3 roles straight where he's playing a father of a child, and I think maybe that's important to him.
But I have to say, I'm gonna give one positive. Tommy's body is crazy good. Oh my God. He is working it. He is working it out. Enjoyed every bit of when he didn't have a shirt on. Any other time, I was like, why is this man on screen? But when he had on no shirt, I was like, okay, I can continue to watch. Yeah.
Let's go down this route. When Harper shows up for the final confrontation, he should have been in the bed wearing some sweatpants, no shirt. And then he fights topless. Even if he has to rip it off and like, come on, bitch. And she's like, then like they start. Also, wait a minute. Why? Why does she go? You're an assassin. Okay. You need to wear tactical shit. She has full makeup, including like glitter or some shit across her eyes right here. I'm like, who shows up to work any job like this unless you're a stripper? Like, none
Have
of
you
this
not
makes
learned from all the other female assassin shows we've watched?
Family business, sir.
I was
Family full leather and makeup. I'm surprised she didn't have those stilettos, but she's a cowgirl. So.
Stacey, remember the lingerie? The lingerie.
I was like,
full face of makeup.
Why is it? Yeah, definitely, y'all. We reviewed the family business. I was like, Carl Weber or somebody was like, look here, ladies. I know you're hardcore assassins, but you're also women. So I need to see them ass and them titties before you start killing anybody. So if Fire was also an assassin, I would have been like, yes, family business assassin. Absolutely, bro. I couldn't get past it. I was like, damn it, Stacey, why is this happening? Like this, I mean, I appreciate it, but there's a time and there's a place, and this ain't it. This is not it. Anyway, guys, please check out this movie. If you have not, I'm telling you, it's gonna take a while for you to get through. If you have any kind of sense, it's gonna take you a while, but it's worth it. Like they make an effort. They make an effort to give you backstory, and I appreciated it. Even take the assassin out of it. If Harper came home for a family reunion, she can't talk to her family. Her sister hates her. Her mom's trying to put it back together again. She can't go to the outhouse. You find out the story of what happened with the gun and the brother and the sister, and in the end, they all work it out. And it's like, they can find common ground. That could have been a movie. If better, act a little bit, but like that was a good storyline. I felt like it was stuff there. It had something. Anyway, all right. Any final words, Stacey?
Women will like this for Tommy's muscles. Men will like this because of breasts and buttocks. If you're looking for an actual story that makes sense, and if you're looking for any type of quality acting or just action that makes sense. But if you just got a couple hours to burn and you just want to be somewhat entertained, like if you want stuff to laugh at, for sure, watch this. Because I was like, this is hilarious. But not necessarily in a good way, but it could be. Like there's nuggets in it. It just bad execution. That's all I'm saying. Bad execution. Yeah.
All right. We haven't got there yet, but is it better than Touch?
Yes.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I have to say that too.
God damn it.
I was really struggling. I was like, why and when is this over?
Why? Why the fuck? Like, is this now? I felt like I was watching Westworld, but we'll talk about that. I see it. Boop. Kim, please say goodbye.
Thank you, chat. We love you. Thank you for joining the conversation. We need you to like the video. Please like the video. I'm happy that you stayed to the end of the video. We need you to stay to the end of each one of our videos. It is very, very important. We also want you to hit the subscribe button. Please subscribe to our channel. Please share the video with anyone and everyone. We really are trying to grow this channel. We are trying to reach 2,500 subscribers by June 2025. So with your help, we'll be able to reach that goal. So thank you for joining the chat. We'll be back in about like 3 minutes with another Tubi movie called Touch. So thank you guys. Bye.
Thanks, Kim. It was to be fantastical. Thank you, Marcus, for summarizing this very well. I hate to admit it, but Tyler would have produced a better movie. Oh, I think Tyler would have gave it a better budget. I gave it a better budget, but looking at the action and all the Queen's men, it would not have been better. Not action-wise. I disagree with that. And some of the silly shit we saw this season, yeah, Tommy the Lounge Singer. We will talk about that in a little bit. But anyway, thank you guys for very much for hanging out with us. We truly, truly appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you again for more Tubi and more Tommy. Tubi, Tommy's Tube. And I will say thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. I see people watching us in the chat.
I enjoy the view. I don't know what the fuck I was watching.
Rewatch this. Rewatch this when we're done. Rewatch this. You'll see what we're talking about. You'll be like, oh shit.
Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Stacey, do your thing.
Okay.
Anyway, please like and share and comment on the video and all that kinds of stuff. As they say, we're just going to end this broadcast and say bye.